Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be what is in baby's hospital bag. I've just filmed what is in my hospital bag and that will be up before this video, so I will leave it linked in the description box down below if you want to check out what I have packed for myself. But I will be telling you what I've packed in baby's hospital bag today. The first thing that is on top of baby's hospital bag is this. This is not in his bag, it's on top of it just because I can't bother trying to shove it in. And basically this has his blanket with his name on it, which we're going to use for pictures, and something warm, obviously his blanket for at the hospital. And then I've also picked up this, I didn't buy this, this was a gift. It was made by a family friend for Lachlan when he was born, but it's way too small for him now. But it's basically this beautiful homemade quilted blanket that has a fleece lining. And this is going to be the blanket that we will probably put on his capsule to bring him home, because it is winter here in Australia and so it is freezing cold. But either or, you know, I wanted to pack his name blanket because that is probably going to be in the picture when we announce his birth and announce his name. So really important to me. I will leave the blanket linked down below, obviously not with his name on it, but I will leave the blanket that we ordered for him down below. It is from this brand called namely.co or namelyco.com. I have talked about these before. I do think I have a discount code for them. If I do and I can find it, I will leave it linked in the, I will leave it in the description box so you guys can check them out. But they are handmade or personalized merino wool blankets. They are absolutely beautiful. So got those. As for moving on to baby's bag, I have taken a completely different approach this time. First of all, this is the bag. This is my Lesage, however I say it, nappy bag. I've been using my backpack nappy bag with Lachlan because he's a toddler and he likes to walk, and that's just easier. I still love this nappy bag and I probably will continue to love it and probably enjoy using it for both babies, because Lachlan doesn't really need me to bring much for him anymore except for a few nappies. And I've just got a changing station that I just take with me if I pop out with Lachlan, because he doesn't really need much. He can eat, drink, I bring a sippy cup, a snack and his changing station and we're good as gold. Whereas baby's going to need a lot. So this is the bag I have packed for him, and like I said, I've taken a completely different approach this time. Last time it was a bit all over the shop, and when Lachlan was born, he was really small. Russ could not find anything that I asked him to find me in the nappy bag, even though I thought it was organized. Apparently it was not husband proof. This is my husband proof hospital bag. So first of all, basic simple change mat just comes with the bag. Not gonna take it out because I don't want to lose it. Mum problems. Moving on, this is how I have organized my hospital bag. Ziploc bags. Basically I went and got some giant Ziploc bags, just home brand ones from Coles for a couple dollars, and everything in my nappy bag is arranged in these. So no matter what I am looking for, Russ will be able to find it really, really easily. If you have a husband who gets very easily flustered with this sort of stuff, this is a fantastic idea. And I have actually done this in Lachlan's bag too, so I'll show you that in my next video. But these are my newborn onesies, as you guys can tell. I have packed him 3. I have packed him a teddy bear one, which is super cute. I'll open up and show you what they look like anyway. But I packed him 3 newborn onesies. I think he will fit into these best based on the fact that he is measuring a little bit larger, but I like having options. I've not packed him 0 to 3 month onesies because they're just freaking huge. I don't think they're gonna fit him. So I packed in this one, which was just from Target. If I can find any of these, I will leave them linked down below, because not all of the ones I have packed are actually new. They're not ones from Lachlan. So there's this one, it's got little teddy bears on it. That's pretty cute. It's organic cotton and it was from Target. I think it was maybe $10 or $12, maybe $8. Really, really inexpensive. The other 2 are the same onesie but different colors. So I've got this white and black spotted onesie. This was actually the onesie I used in my newborn pregnancy announcement with Lachlan. And he actually has the same one. So cute. But it's just the Bonds onesie. It's black and white with a zip down. So that is also in newborn size. Because the Bonds onesies actually run quite big, so if he is a bigger baby, the Bonds ones will fit him fine. And the same thing, thick. This one's slightly thicker and the spots are slightly bigger, but same thing. It's a newborn wondersuit in this blue with green spots, which I think Lachlan actually has this one too. But again, newborn onesie. It's got the scratch mittens built in, so I'm not packing scratch mittens. Actually, that's not true. I think I did pack one pair. And it's got the little feet built in. Again, I am packing socks, but it has all the onesies I've packed him have the feet anyway. So that is sort of under control. So those are the newborn onesies I am packing. If you guys have had a baby before, you know that sometimes they poop and they spit up and they ruin clothes very, very quickly. And I like to have options for that reason. 3 might be excessive, but I think it's also, you know, he can go through, Lachlan used to go through like 4 a day sometimes because he was a reflux baby. So I like to have options. Yes, so I did pack 3 newborn onesies. The next packet I have packed tiny baby onesies. I've also packed 3 of these, depending on what size baby is. I just don't know. Lachlan fitted into tiny baby onesies for about a month, 3 weeks after he was born. He was still really, really small, and so they fitted him for ages. So I wanted to pack some just in case, and all 3 of these were Lachlan's. I've not bought any tiny baby onesies. First one is this one, little grey and black stars. They're so small, so small. And I have pictures of Lachlan wearing these, and they're big on him, which is just insane. He was so tiny, but who knows. This one is a grey, blue and green one, which was also from Target. Target make really nice tiny baby onesies. They have the zips which go up both ways, like the Bonds ones, which I really loved when he was little. So just that one, so cute. I only buy zip onesies if I can, because poppers are a pain. That being said, my next onesie does have poppers on it, but it is too cute. And this one, I remember, is actually a little big for tiny baby. You guys can probably see it's quite wide. And so Lachlan was long enough for this, but he was too skinny for it for ages. And so depending on baby's size, if he's a fat baby, this might actually still fit him if he's not super tall. Because Lachlan was very tall, but he was very skinny. So it's got this one. And this one was actually from Ollie's place. This one was a gift from my mum, and it has all these beautiful little like giraffes and elephants on it. And it was so sweet, and I just thought it was so cute. And if I can get some wear out of it, I can. If it doesn't fit, it's no big deal. I have 3 of each size onesies, just because to me that makes sense. I like to do things equally. It just how my brain works. But yes, so these are the onesies I packed. That's all the onesies I'm packing for baby. I am packing him some bodysuits, which I'll get to in a second, but that's all the onesies I'm actually packing for him. I will show you at the end of this video in a minute where I've packed those. And lastly, on the outside, I've got bodysuits. I've only packed long sleeve bodysuits with the theory of it's winter. If he's going to wear a bodysuit, he's going to wear a long sleeve one because it's going to be cold regardless. So I have actually got tiny baby and newborn. I've packed 2 tiny baby ones. Nothing exciting about them. They're just plain white. They're just so small. I've not packed trousers or anything like that. This is just to go under the onesies in case I need to. And then I've also packed him 3 newborn size, because that's the size I think he will be. So I've got this blue and grey stripes. I've got this brown and grey stripes. These ones have the buttons across the front. These are the H&M ones. These were my absolute favourite with Lachlan because he hated things going over his head like most newborns. And so those were really helpful. And so I've also packed a grey one of those as well. These were just H&M, $7 for the 2, I think. Really affordable. And the blue and grey one was from Big W. Lachlan actually has the same set. So that's all I've packed bodysuit wise. Because he is being born in the winter, I think I will need to layer him. I layer Lachlan's clothes, so I'm going to need to layer the baby's clothes. And so I thought that I would pack those. I thought it'd be safe. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, this is the top of the bag. So newborn, tiny baby, and bodysuits. Really, really simple. keeping it really casual. I also have these zips on the outside. I've not put anything in them. I'm not planning on putting anything in them. I don't think it's necessary. Moving on to the inside of the bag. This is his changing stuff, basically. So I've got one bag of hats, mittens, socks, swaddles, and burp cloths. They are all in this bag. I think I've got 2 hats, 2 pairs of socks, 1 pair of mittens, some burp cloths, and I think 2 swaddles. I'll go through that all with you in a second, but that's what I've packed into here. I've also packed him, I think it's 10 nappies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 11 nappies. Newborn nappies, a mixture of what I actually have. So some of them are Huggies, some of them are Aldi brand. It's what I had left from Lachlan. And he's also got the rest of them in here. And we've actually got a box in our room of them now, which I'll do when I do my little caddy tour. And then last but not least, just Huggies thick water wipes, fragrance free. Use those with Lachlan's. His first meconium poop, we used just a warm face washer in the hospital. And I will do the same thing again. I will just use what the hospital has, but otherwise we use those, and they're fragrance free, so they're super gentle. Moving on to what was actually in this bag. I've tried to keep this very low key, like I said, and everything is very organized. I have a tiny baby hat. It's so small. Lachlan had such a small head. This was the only hat that fitted him for ages. We had his newborn photo shoot and I did not have a hat to put him in, so this is the little hat that came with the tiny baby set. We've also got 2 newborn hats, which I got from Bonds. They look like this. So the exact same hat, just different colors. I have a blue and a grey one, and these are beautiful wool hats. Newborn wool hats. The grey one's a bit bigger, the blue one's a little bit smaller. I think it's just the way that the sizes have come up. Does not bother me. As for mittens and socks and things like that, I'm holding all of those in my hand right this very second. He's got 2 pairs of scratch mitts, which were literally just the ones that came with the hats. I probably won't use them, but I've packed them because they were with the set and I didn't want to lose them. So 2 pairs of scratch mitts that came with the hats. And I've also got 2 pairs of socks, which I'm missing one. There's one. I've also got 2 pairs of newborn socks. So I've got little grey ones and little blue ones. Like I said, I did actually pack him. All his onesies have socks, like the built-in little feet. However, if it's very, very cold, or if his onesies are a little bit big, like the Bonds ones, I can pull them up and just pop socks underneath. It's just a lot easier. Burp cloths, I packed 2. I'll use what the hospital has as well. Lachlan didn't start having any sort of spit up or anything for a couple days, but to clean up after feeding, these are really nice just to clean. These are just IKEA little cloths. I've washed them, they're fine. And then I've got 2 just stretchy swaddle blankets. I think I hauled these really early on my channel. They're just jersey stretchy white ones. Both exactly the same. Actually, no, it's not true. This one's a jersey one, and the other one is a flannel blanket. So not stretchy at all, but a lot thicker. So I've got 1 of each, depending on the weather when he comes. He is due in August, which is winter, but if he is late, he will be coming in September, which is technically spring. Melbourne doesn't really have spring until like October, November, but I wanted to make sure I had options just in case we get like a freak warm day or something. Have a lightweight swaddle. Plus, you know, they keep the hospital bed rooms really warm, and I don't want him to overheat in the hospital. So he might end up using the lightweight swaddle in the hospital and the thicker one when it's time to leave. They're also great for chucking over you when you're like feeding, if you've got visitors or something like that. You know, the first couple of days of breastfeeding is really awkward because you're still trying to, you know, figure out a latch. You're still trying to find what baby likes, what positions you like, what's comfortable. And people just come in and out as they please, to be honest. And if you are a conservative person, having something to cover yourself with can make you feel a lot better. So that's everything I've packed in baby's hospital bag. I will not be packing him any nappy rash cream or anything like that, because generally newborn babies don't have that issue. Moisturizers and stuff we have at home in our room at the moment. You know, I'm not gonna need any of that at the hospital, and if I do, the hospital will provide things. Australian hospitals don't provide a lot for you and baby. You have to bring everything on your own. If you're wondering why there's so much in my hospital bags, they don't provide like the American hospitals do, but then we don't pay insurance like you guys do. It's different. So that's everything I've packed for baby. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. If you have any things that you think I've forgotten, leave them down below. We do have a couple different types of dummies slash pacifiers, whatever you want to call them, currently in our room at home, but I will not be bringing them to the hospital, mostly because I don't think I'm going to be there that long, and otherwise also because I am just going to see how baby goes. Lachlan needed a pacifier slash dummy because he was a reflux baby. If this baby doesn't need one, I'm not going to give him one. It's just going to depend on how he goes. I'm not against them. It will just depend on how he goes. So that's it for my hospital bag. Like I said, have a wonderful day, and I'll check back in with you in a couple days to show you what is in my toddler's hospital bag while we're at the hospital. Have a good day and bye.